Apply today at the Holiday Inn Express, north of I-70 in Hayes.
2 seconds left. Villanova 66, Georgetown 64. Cats with the basketball. They are set to inbound the ball. It's inbounded to Dwayne McClain, and the clock goes off, and that is it. Cinderella wears the glass slipper. The Villanova Wildcats are the champions of college basketball.
Bill Schweitzer on the Villanova Radio Network. Believe it or not, 38 years have passed. That win by 8th-seeded Villanova in the first year the field was 64 teams. Still the lowest-seeded team to ever win the title. That's Tournament Flashback, sponsored by Wrangler. It's Wrangler season out there. Open roads, endless horizons. Shop Wrangler.com for new denim styles made for your next adventure. Wrangler for the ride of life. Jason Horowitz, happy to welcome you back inside NRG Stadium in the 2023 Men's Final Four, where there is once again the chance for someone lower than 1985 Villanova by seed to win the title. By name, Florida Atlantic and Final Four, they've never gone together. Till this year, the 9th-seeded Owls, the school from Boca Raton, had been in one previous tournament, never won a game. But you know what? Their journey to Houston is similar in ways to other great runs in the past 20 years.
Here's the next free throw. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Denham Brown. Here comes Brown, dribbled right across the line. Left side, launches. Back rim, no good. And in one of the unlikeliest upsets in the history of college basketball, George Mason, a team no one thought would even be in the tournament, has knocked out the #1 team, Connecticut, to go to the Final Four. This is one for the ages.
George Mason, like FAU this year, made the Final Four in 2006 in the same tournament where the school won its first ever tournament game. Jim Larinaga, who this year has ACC champion Miami in the Final Four, back then led the CAA Patriots to the biggest stage with victories over massive powers Michigan State, North Carolina, and then, of course, that UConn game.
If you ask any player in, let's say, October, what is your goal? You could be ranked the 363rd team in the country. I want to get to the big dance. I want to get to the Final Four. I want to win a national championship. Everybody has that dream, and it doesn't come every year. I coached in the mid-majors for 25 years. To get a mid-major team to the Final Four in 06 was unbelievable.
George Mason has only ever won a single tournament game since. By seed, 2010 was not a shocker. We have a pair of 5 seeds in this Final Four. But by name and coming from the Horizon League, well, the run that we got 13 years ago, pretty special.
Second free throw, no good.
Rebound, Hayward has it for Butler, and this ball game is over. And Butler, yes, Butler will play for a national championship on Monday night. Butler defeats Michigan State 52-50, and the amazing ride of the Butler Bulldogs continues.
Brad Stevens was an assistant at Butler in 2 previous trips to the Sweet 16. But winning 2 more to reach the Final Four, let alone getting to the title game and almost beating Duke, something totally different.
I honestly can say that it might have been beyond our dreams. I think certainly we always believed that we could win the next game, and we've always prepared that way. And we even talk about it a little bit, but I don't know that I ever really closed my eyes and thought about it.
1 year later, Butler got back to the championship game, and it came at the expense of an even bigger underdog story.
Rebound, Reed. We're down to 3 in the corner of 3. Up and no good. 1. The buzzer sounds. One of the last teams to get selected into the NCAA tournament. The VCU Rams have just knocked off mighty Kansas 71-61. And VCU is going to the Final Four.
I think what it does say about college basketball is very good team from any league can go to the Final Four. And you don't have to be one of the BCS conference teams.
In the first year of the first 4, Shaka Smart led VCU on an unbelievable run. One that stood alone until UCLA accomplished first 4 to Final Four 2 years ago. And who can forget Sister Jean? Loyola Chicago is not FAU in that the Ramblers won a very important championship back in 1963. But when Loyola got to the tournament in 2018, it was just the second big dance for Loyola Chicago in 50 years. And they had some epic finishes.
Here comes Loyola, a chance to win it. Towns into the front court. On the left wing. Top to Ingram. 3 for the win. Good! He made it! He made it as the buzzer expires. The Loyola players storm off their bench. They are mobbing their teammate. What a shot to win it. 64-62 Loyola. And the Ramblers will move on.
The Ramblers won their first 3 games by 4 combined points. And then Porter Moser's squad blew out Kansas State as the 11th seed to head to Atlanta in the Final Four.
It's surreal to enjoy this. You know, it's amazing what happens when you get a group that believes. People were talking about that we weren't celebrating enough. I'm telling you, these guys believe they could advance, believe they could be here.
Loyola ultimately lost to Michigan. And heading into this night, all 8 previous teams seated 9th or lower in the Final Four lost in the semis. None to the title game. Well, FAU changed that tonight. We'll talk to one of the Owl stars next. You're listening to the Men's Final Four on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Do you want to know what's trending now? You can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. No payments and no interest for 6 months. This is a big deal. NetSuite by Oracle has never made an offer like this in its 22 years as a leading cloud financial system. 33,000 companies have already upgraded to NetSuite, gaining visibility and control over their financials, inventory, HR, e-commerce, and more. Everything they need to reduce manual processes, boost efficiency, build forecasts, and increase productivity across every department. In fact, almost 90% of finance leaders agree that NetSuite helps them reduce manual data entry time. Whether your business generates millions or hundreds of millions of dollars, take advantage of this special financing offer of no payments or interest for 6 months at netsuite.com/hoops. That's netsuite.com/hoops. netsuite.com/hoops.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-826-9895. That's 800-826-9895. 800-826-9895.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
Jason Horowitz, glad to welcome you back to the Monster.com broadcast booth high atop NRG Stadium here in